this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and I just wanted to show you how I assembled this this pocket. And basically, it comes from the Love kit, the Love Ephemera, Papers and Ephemera kit on the Multimedia Crafts Digital Etsy shop. And I just added some ephemera in here. Some of these come from the kit. This comes from the kit. And then there's some other things in there too. But I just wanted to show you how I assembled this right here. So here's the Loved Ephemera kit that I printed out. And here's one of the pages. Second page. Some of these I printed double-sided, and some of them I just did single-sided. Here's another page. And I printed the same one on some of these. Here's another page. And then another. There's a total of 6 of them, 6 different designs. And then you also get some ephemera sheets. You get like 2 of them with different, with like journal cards and different things. And some of these I printed like double-sided just so they could have an extra little 3D look or whatever. And then you also get some pockets. And I have the assembly instructions on how to assemble them. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the pockets first. So let me cut these out. I'll go ahead and cut out the ephemera and the pockets, and I'm going to show you how to assemble the pockets. Okay, so I have everything cut out now, and I went on ahead and took the liberty and scored the edges or the flaps. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and fold my flaps in. And it's just like how it says, you know, you fold in your flaps. These are your flaps. Fold them in. And these are going to go over top. Like right here. You see what I'm saying? So, but before I do that, I'm going to distress the edges. I'm going to use some of this Ranger ink, some Tim Holtz Distress. This one is Walnut Stain. And I'm just going to go over the edges of each one of them. That way it doesn't show the cut marks or the areas that were left over from where I trimmed it out. See how it's got like that white left over? I'm just going to kind of blend it in. And I'm just going to go over all of the pockets, and I'm going to go over this, the base. Okay, so now that these are distressed, I'm just going to take a pen, and I'm just going to go over some of the edges of these. And you can use a ballpoint pen, a fine tip pen, whatever type of ink pen you want to use, and whichever color you would like to use. And I'm just going to kind of highlight some of these because the image isn't very pronounced, and I'm going to make it just a little bit darker so that you can see it better. And I'm just going to, after I do this, after I go over the image with the pen, I'm just going to take some glossy accent and go over top of it. Afterwards, I'm gonna take the glossy accents and go over some of the areas that I highlighted with the ink pen. Okay, now before I put the glossy accents on here, I'm gonna actually just go ahead and glue on. I'm gonna glue the flaps to the base, and then I'll put the glossy accents on it. That way, it can start drying when it's already in place. So I'm just going to add my glue to each flap. And each one has a picture, but you can put it wherever you want. Like if this one's supposed to go here, but if you wanted to put it up here, that's fine. However you want to arrange your pockets, it's totally up to you. You just have fun with it. And there's so many uses for this. I wasn't sure if I was going to make a journal or like a storage thing for the things that I love, since that's what this is about, is love and different types of love. I think I'm going to put some of my favorite crafty things that I love, and that's going to be my love storage kit or storage journal or storage whatever you want to call it. I could actually store some of my die cut stuff in here, but you could use it, you know, obviously for other things, for scrapbook, junk journal, whatever. You know, just there's a whole array of things you can do. Mixed media, canvases, use some of the papers as a backdrop. There are all kinds of things you can do with it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this glossy accents on here. So I'm just going to let that dry while I work on the rest of it. Okay, so now that this is dry, the glossy accents, they're all dry. So I'm just going to add this onto some brown cardstock. And I'm just going to use some double-sided tape because I ran out of my art glitter glue. I'm supposed to get some more in the mail today, but who knows? The mail runs slow sometimes. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape, and I'm just going to glue down the flaps. And I'm only going to do it on 3 sides. I'm going to leave the top open. So I'm just going to add the tape to the flaps. And I'm going to line up one side first. I'm going to line this side up first. That way if I mess up, it'll give me room to like correct it or whatever. Then I'm just going to take the rest of these off. Make sure that's down. I'm going to fold this in. I'm just going to cut the rest of it out. I'll leave about like 1/8 of an inch margin. And that's basically it. So you can just add some of the components from the kit. Maybe add a tag, you know, maybe add that. Add a bow or something, or a butterfly. I mean, there are all kinds of little things you can do, you know. Put Be Mine on there, or just all kinds of stuff. So I hope this video was helpful and showing you how to assemble all of this. And you can just add the rest of your pieces to a journal or something, which is what I'm going to do. I'm building up for a love album. So, but yeah, this is how you assemble this this pocket right here. So thanks for watching, and continue to watch my other videos. Check out my social media sites, my blog. Hit the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. And once again, thanks for watching.